Yeah. No, just setting it up everything.
Pizza.
Media. Let's bring a check. Salami. How are you? Yo dari jam Kita.
Karim.
Yes, update. Table 1, Karim Seremba 1, Odoki Walter 0. Remember, it's a race to 5. And then table 2, we are counting for again Roach, Samuel against John, since John is not around. Table 3, Doi Patrick versus Abdallah. The game is still on. And then table 4 is also still on. Table 4, Scott 1, Samson 0. It's a race to 5. The other players who are supposed to get ready next on table 1. Next on table 1 we shall be Omara Moses versus Didi. Then on table 2, next on table 2 we shall be having Rorokonya Joseph versus Ochen Patrick. Next on table 3 we shall be having Gerard Bemo versus Arua 1. And then on table 4 we shall be having Dan Manizo versus Opio Aaron. Jonas just reported.
Hai, tidak kan? Boleh.
Thank you.
Ini bukan aja. Siang gini kan? Gini.
Oh, jangan bisa. Media.
Mana dia makan masalah yang namanya itu.
Ini bicara ini.
Kalau kayak wing mana kalau ada lama tu dia boleh. Ambil rumah ni tu mana ini. Yo mau dia. Dia mah kena ciri serius.
I'm very serious.
Ah, dong dunia. Kalau biar vakasi, kita wira kan you know. You can compare job.
No.
Very job. Perfect. Ada grup yang apa-apa. Ada buat baru sih boleh. Allah gue sih gue ada boleh. Kalau gue sim kalah hangnya. Pero, ang work kaya, pian ngatalo gue sim, gue ngatanang yo. Jadi, kung ada na di galdo. Punya ada kan kami
Pati. Dong esta me voy a mirar.
loko di Ciamai. Kau kaca main murung. Kerja nanti, udah mau ayah bas. Kena di Indonesia. Oke, we're welcome masih. Tu non mi sai che tu mau kan nggak bisa berarti. Big Walter, national shot. Makwero. Cina kan lahap. Apa sih? Enggak ada yang iya. Cái đơn đồ đó, cái gì gọi là đồ đó. Alo cái video quay xin. Cái bên đây gì mà là rồi. Jangan warna inilah ada nanti kayak
Tahun ini tik. Mic check 1 2. Testing the microphone 1 2. Mic check. Audio check, sound check. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the sound is clear, the audio is clear. I want to welcome you. Have a very good morning. It's a lovely morning that you're having today's game. We are here live at Courage Lounge in Gulu City, where this action is taking place. Now we are trying to give you the premium live stream here on the table. In this table, this is game number 1 of the very second day that we're having today. For audio and sound, my name is Daniel, who will be giving you the very best of the actions that will be taking place here until when the last com is done. But of course, one thing you should know about this ones here, it is a 64-man double comms that is taking place here at Garage Lounge. The winner is going to walk out with the 2 million Uganda shillings, and of course the runner-up is going to go with the 1 million Uganda shillings. Third is going to walk with the 250,000, 500,000. Then the fourth is 250,000. So it is up here for you to take. Now there are some of the notable big names in the arena. One of them being, we have the likes of Caesar Chandiga, he's in the building. We also have Rotokonya Joseph, aka Doko, in the building. Omara Mojes, the guy who have just won money back, is still having money in his back. At the same time, he's also in the building here. But of course, on this table 1 here that we're trying to give you the live stream, it is Karim Hitman versus Odoki Walter. This is frame number 3 of the possible 9 frames that we are supposed to be having. It is all squared, 1-1. We've just witnessed a foul by Karim Hitman, and so Odoki Walter, he's supposed to take advantage of that. Now this is frame number 4. It is Odoki 2, Karim Hitman 1. I apologize for that. It's a foul. He will be utilizing this one here to open up all his red balls that are on the table, and he has done it so well. He has done it so well. So now it is up to him to capitalize and take. There he goes, rolling it one at a time, making sure that he doesn't invite Karim Hitman back on the table. He wants to capitalize and also still run away with the score. On table 2, we have Ogen Road. Samuel is also on the table 2. He has already got at least a walkover countdown, which is he has capitalized on it. Now Walter taking advantage of the foul that was given to him, making sure that he manipulated the cue ball so well and complete the puzzles here. There he goes, taking it one at a time. Now he is going to play Harleys with some nice skill shots here. He became shots of that one there, so he failed to get it. His intention was at least to have at least the cue ball behind the red, just that he can have a roll of it into the bottom sections of the table, which he fails to do it. At this point in time, he would have to roll these ones here, top of the screen. There he goes. How good is it? Looks like he fails to put that one there, inviting Hitman back on the table. And so Hitman is supposed to take advantage of this one here, or else he will bow down. Because Walter will go to 3. Meanwhile, he will be having only 1. Thank you very much for those ones who have joined us today for the stream. You can help me by liking the stream. In this arena, we have Peter Chobe. He's also in the building. He will also be giving you live stream. He's already setting up his gadgets, and so we will be here with him, giving you the very best of the actions on the table until the last day, until the last black is sunk. Guy is just fresh from Nigeria. He came from Nigeria. I hope he got also a Nigerian name. Maybe he has been given Oga name. He's also here in the building, setting up the streams and making sure that everything goes on well. And so we document what is best for pool in Africa. Now remember, yesterday there were a number of games that were played on this in this arena. We had the likes of Baba, who played also here. We had the like of Umia, who also played here. The likes of Dog City also played here yesterday. Now trying to at least come off 1 cushions to make sure that he rolls the yellow ball into the top right corner sections of the table, but he came short so wide because there was interceptions with the black ball, and so he's supposed to make sure that he get at least a recovery shots and continue to play black possibly. There he goes, Karim Hitman for the last yellow on the table, making sure that he puts it, or else that red will definitely go into the corner pocket of the table. There he goes for the last yellow on the table with at least a big spin on it, failing to pot it. Cue ball is safe. At the same time, it is also safe for Walter. Walter to at least pot that red ball remaining on the table, making sure that he draws also the cue ball to come off at least 1-2 cushions. Just like that, 1 cushions, making sure that he pot it. Can either pot it into the bottom right sections of the table or in the left. There he goes for the left, aims and fails to pot. Frame number 4 of the possible 9 frames that we should play. Karim Hitman has 1, meanwhile Odoki Walter has 2. Raised to 5. Karim yesterday played his first game. He won convincingly 5 frames to 2 yesterday, and he's still continuing with the puzzles today. In recent days, he has been playing not so good because he has always been eliminated in almost the first rounds. Recently, the one that he has been eliminated earlier was the one when he played in Moneyback at YSA, where he was eliminated so early, failed to get to the money bracket. Still, he will have to try his luck one more time, maybe in Mitiana.
Yes.
Coming in.
Versus Mr. Wood. Table 4 is empty. Kindly report to table 4.
Big spin of that one there. He was intending to at least make a sharp cut of this one here to roll and enter into the bottom sections of the table, but he fails to do that one there. But at the end of the day, he made a bang shots. For audio, my name is Daniel. I will be giving this one here in Kit Media link. Hitman to level the score, aims and plays with some nice spins on it. That was bottom English. For frames played, each of the 2 players are having 2-2. It is all squared, 2-2 apiece for the 2 players on the table here. Who will withdraw the life of the colleagues in this game here? It is up yet to be debated. Officially, it is now raised to 3 because 6 frames remaining. Each one of them needs 3. The score on blue is for Karim. The scores on red is for Odoki Walter. Now, for those ones who are in Gulu, when you want to at least come to this arena, we are located in Laibi Center. It is just some few kilometers from the center. It is walkable some few minutes from the center where you can just only move and then come to the arena. It is garage launch where this competition is taking. There are four tables. All of them are going to be busy for today because we have the four-man comms, and of course it's a double live competitions. The organizer tends to have these games here played in 3 days. The first game was played yesterday, and then today is day 2 of the actions, and then tomorrow is going to be day 3 of the actions, which is going to conclude everything tomorrow. I don't think that was the intentions of the shots played by Karim because White came short. Now he's supposed to make a recovery shots from this one there, or else he will still invite Walter back on the table. How good is the recovery shots? It is up to him to take it. When he plays that one there, at least he will open up all the yellow balls now. There he goes. He did it so well. The only would be the yellow balls now, which is having a problem. Is the yellow ball which is so close to the red in the top right sections of the screen.
Meanwhile, table 3 is almost done. Rotomea Brian versus Dom Samson. Kindly get ready. If table 3 is done, you guys can be the next players.
Come on.
The sun reaches there.
I think so. We will adjust.
The phone can heat up.
And that's a problem. We'll adjust. That is the spot.
That's how we get the shade. I can get like an old iron sheet.
Oh, maybe you first go to the other lady on the counter. Now playing one of the most difficult balls on the table now for the yellows. Karim rolls that one there perfectly. If he had gone in, because he was going to always play that yellow balls into the other yellow and put it into the bottom, the top sections opens up, there only would be the yellow balls there now. But of course, one advantage he has at the time is because he's taking full advantage of that corner pocket where that red ball is also in.
There's another game to watch. Mara Moses versus King Didi. They're playing table 1. Mara Moses versus King Didi. They're playing table 1. That is a game to watch.
At this time giving no options, and of course Walter now wants to go for the frame. The intention of that shot is to at least go and open up that corner pocket, or else open up also the red ball, which he does it, and he came short of that one there. It was going on perfectly, but of course at the end of the day, he did not materialize so well. But of course, being him, Walter, a big bank shots would pay him. But at the end of the day, he never paid him, but only paid now Karim Hitman because good perfect cube positions. He would either fancy to start with the yellow ball, which is almost hanging in the center of the table, or he would go into the corner pocket and then play that one there, because Karim being Karim, and this is what we call the Dunning-Kruger principle being applied in this game. There he goes. Now the Dunning-Kruger principle applies in the sense that whenever a player is on the table and understands that there is a ball which is portable and it's so easy for him to pot, he would fancy not to pot it and go for the other ball which is looking a bit hard, just that he can try and get the compositions of himself also on the table. Now look at the cue ball actions there. So perfect. That one was lovely, and of course he has got it perfectly. There he can at least have a double. Alice plays that connections there, not to pot all of them at the same time, because he will use that one there to get the positions of the cue ball to pot the black into the center pocket, which is right of the table. There he goes. One more time, rolls, and this one is just a formality. Simple, stun, just like that. It is over. 3-2. On this same table here that we are having this game being played, at the end of it, after this game is done, we will have Omara Moses versus King Didi. The game is also going to be coming your way live. So keep it here, look at Kit Media Link and Peter Chobe. Break and finished.
But I had him like in the morning.
Caesar is in the arena. I can confirm to you vividly that Caesar is in the arena. Odon Kenneth is also going to play today. He's also in the building. Ogenrod Samuel is also in the building, the twin brother to Omara Moses. He's already playing.
Ogenrod Samuel is through to the next
and he has already won
after defeating John 5-0.
Ogenrod Samuel, the twin brother Moses, already just recorded himself the first win for the day, and he's through into the next round of the first live. In table 1, the game is 3-2 in favor of Karim Hitman. Odoki Walter has 2. He's on the yellows, playing the yellows, making sure he clears the table here. And then he recorded himself also the first win of the day.
Arrested.
Not like arrested. No, that's not. We spoke to them. They said they will send this money.
You can give us this money on bid.
Man, don't be so sure. Things here change.
No, you can give us a bid. You can bring us 500.
Hitman has 3. Hitman has 3. Walter has 2. That was a lovely snooker, a successful snooker. That's a successful snooker. Karim Hitman is supposed to come off at least 1 cushions to find his only yellow balls, which are almost packed in the jaw of the corner pocket, bottom right of the screen. In specs, he plays for the Snipers Pool Club when he's in Kitgum. Also when he's in Gulu, he plays for Kote Arena. And his other brother, Rotokonya Joseph, aka Doko, also Bokenya. Dennis. Today he has not come here. I think he's in Kampala But I don't think whether he will be making his way here, but we are yet to wait and see. He's also not up. He's also not among the players who are supposed to play. At least top spin here, coming off at least one cushion, failed to get it. The umpire signals it is a foul. Now what can Walter do from here? At least map a puzzles here, map a pattern at the same time, make sure that he clears everything now remaining on the table. He plays a cunning shots. He was so lucky not to put the cue ball prematurely, but of course he got a bit lucky. I don't think the opening was so good because two of the red balls, which are almost close to one another, and bottom sections of the table also close to the yellow. It is still looking like a problem because none of them has a passage to the bottom sections of the table, as well in the corner.
Table 2. Gerard Bemo versus Arua 1. Report on table 2.
That was a lovely opening shot. So of course the intention of that shot was to open up the two of the red balls which were so close to one another, catching it. But of course Chan has a chance and then an opportunity to continue playing and potting at the same time, because here his intention is to open up the corner pocket at the same time, remove the yellow balls and then leave a passage to the red ball. But of course it did not come so easy because the actions was short of the actions on the cue ball. Still has a chance, but of course whenever you give an opportunity to Hitman will capitalize on it, because the two yellows are portable into the corner pocket right and also in the corner pocket bottom right. Still another recovery shot played here, not so good, but of course a simple roll.
But we informed them of the time they were supposed to play. So
a simple roll of that one there into the top corner. That is the only option now remaining at this point in time.
Walkover countdown.
It is a race to 5, ladies and gentlemen. Race to 5. Recovery shots came a bit lucky because he has knocked at the yellow ball in the corner.
Odoki Walter versus Karim Seremba. Karim Seremba is having 3, and Odoki Walter is having 2.
After this game, we will bring you Omar Moses versus King Didi, table 1. It is a game to watch. It is going to be so interesting. The two are both attacking players, and they don't take long on the table.
Next, on table 1, we shall be having Omar Moses versus King Didi.
That was a lovely shot played by Hitman because the intention was of the red balls from the jaw of the corner pocket, which is top right, and then half is yellow ball packed into the corner, giving now only one option to Walter to at least make bank shots or have a sharp cut of that into the same corner pocket. And a slide on red on yellow will make that red ball to be potted into the top corner pocket. There he goes, aims and misses. This is a very big mistake he has just made at this point in time, because his intention at least have a sharp cut of that red ball into the corner pocket and potting it off the yellow ball, making sure that he gets the perfect cue ball positions for the only would be the red ball now remaining on the table. But of course, after attempting that shot, he came short of it by fouling, missing the only red ball now on the table, and then giving opportunity back to Hitman Karim. Now he's supposed to utilize the 2 shots well and make sure that he runs with the score, comes so close to give it to 5. There he goes. Now the intentions of Karim is to make sure that he becomes so sure he pots the black or not he pot the black, that red is safe. At this point in time, all it is running in the vine is at least to get the perfect cue ball positions to yellow ball remaining in the bottom sections of the table, so close to your camera, and then now put the black into the center pocket left of the table, unless or otherwise, I presume. Yeah, now the positions of the cue ball will dictate where the black is supposed to be put, because it can't just come off unless when it comes off at least one cushions, find the yellow ball and then put it in the corner pocket. White is not going to be natural. There it goes, and pots it perfectly. So The dictations on the cue ball is to have that black ball be put into the diagonal corner pocket, which is top left of the table. Remember, also in the building we have Kayanza Ibrahim. He's in the building. Kayanza Ibrahim is going to play Omara from Kitgum, the young Omara from Kitgum. And that same Omara is also going to play Dog City. Omara is going to play Dog City in live 1, and in live 2 is going to play Kayanza Ibrahim. Now, how good is that shots? It was always a display, a fancy shots, which came right. Of course, that red has a patches into the same corner where the black is. Can either go off or it can just pass like that. Now the rest is just as simple as eating food. There it goes. The score is level 336 frames. The all is
It's a
3-3
3-3 on
apiece.
table 1.
Remember, it is raised to 5. What do you think is going to take this one, sir? Kindly give me your predictions in the comment sections. What do you think will take it? As I told you earlier on, we have young shooters in the building. We have the likes of Baba from Lira. We have Omia from Kitgum. We have Waswa from Masaka. We also have we also have Omara from Kitgum. At the same time, we also have Dogo Jr. from Kitgum. We also have Rotokonya Joseph, aka Dogo Senior, the Spider from Kitgum. We also have Karim Seremba, the guy who have just broken frame number 7. He's also from Kitgum, plays for the Snipers Pool Club. We have 2 of the Snipers Pool players in the building. At the same time, we also have Code 8 Arenas players. They're also in the building. It is a race to 5, so short. But of course, the semi-final is going to be raised to 7. The final is going to be raised to 11 for 2 million Uganda shillings. That's what the winner is going to be given at the end of the day. Here we have no rooms for mistakes. When you make any mistake, you are gone, just like that. No room for mistake. We also have computer. He's in the building. Mansu is also in the building. Which other names do you want to hear and you want to confirm whether he's in the building? Let me know. Yeah, he's saying Walter is going to take it. Let's wait and confirm. It's already here on the table. Karim is playing the yellows. And he plays a lovely cunning shots to open up that yellow ball in the center pocket. That was a lovely shots played by Karim Hitman. Now, what does he intend to do here? Does he want to play that yellow ball he's trying to look at as the last shots? Or he still wants to start with the ball which is farthest left of the table, put it in the corner pocket, and then have this the yellow ball put it in the center, then this other one put it bottom sections of the table. That could be another pattern that he can map it out, unless or otherwise, because it is me just only commentating, but it's not me playing. There it goes. Still, that's a good shot. He can also play that same yellow ball into the same center pocket, which is right of the table, as long as he plays that ball with a big, at least a big shots here. That one there is supposed to play bottom sections of the white, left, white. Just that now the white runs naturally to the right sections of the table. There he goes. He wants to play a spin. What does he want to do here? He had different intentions, but I don't think the intention was so good because he was coming almost shots.
Umpire table 2.
Now all he's supposed to do is at least make sure that he plays these balls here.
1-0.
Plays these balls here.
In
At least
favor
white
of
come
row
off
1.
one cushions,
Walkover countdown.
but also avoid it to be put in the center. There it
Umpire
goes.
table 3. Okay. 2-2. That is Patrick 2.
That's a lovely cue ball actions.
And then table
There it goes for an apple,
2
a green apple.
And then Komakei Simon 1.
Lovely shot played by that one there. So Karim
I see
Hitman
table 1.
4. Meanwhile Walter
Is
3.
now
It's a green apple by Karim.
in favor of
After this game,
Hitman.
have Omara Moses and King Didi, same table, locked here. Yeah. Frame number 8, broken by Walter, and of course it's a dry break. Now the reds are looking more juicy than the yellows. As long as you can take full actions and control, the reds are looking more juicy than the yellow. But of course, when you take up your cue ball to another level, then you can only clear the table. But it would need you to at least have a brain to clear the yellows, which his intention is to go for the yellows, but I would fancy to go for the reds because they are looking so good and all of them have at least pockets. His intention is to open up. That would be the only yellow ball which was having a problem, but of course he has done it so well. Now playing that yellow ball into the center pocket left of the table, keyboard would run naturally to the top sections of the table, and then would play the only would be now the problem ball, that is the yellow ball, which is frozen on top left of the table. I want to believe that is the intentions of the shots that he will play at this point in time, or else it may not come so easy. There he has a different intentions. Play that yellow ball into the corner pocket and then open up the cue ball. Move leftward. There he goes, and he got it perfectly. Now a simple roll of that one there would give him a perfect pattern to at least clear the table with one visit. With one visit. There he maps and checks the pattern. Yesterday when Dog City was playing the comedian, when he was playing the comedian, guys, I hope you understand who the comedian is. He's also a player. The comedian was leading 1-0. At the end of the day, Dog City came and played a nice apple, leveled the score 1-1. At the end of the day, the comedian breaks, and it was a dry break. Dog City came and had only one visit of the table, and then again came and broke and cleared the table. Kept on just like that until when he had to beat 5-1. There it goes. I think that pattern was always so wrong. That pattern was so wrong. He was supposed to play that ball, which is almost in the jaw of the center pocket left. Right of the table. And then would have a perfect cue ball to play. That would be the yellow ball in the center, the ball that he has just played. That was the pattern of play. But then now here, I don't think whether he may come back on the table unless Walter may not want to win. Still queuing well. At least he will get a perfect cue ball from here. How good is it going to be? There he goes. Simple roll of that one there, and controlling the cue ball to remain on top of the sections of the table. There he goes, and he does it so well. Yeah, still it goes. Looks like he was almost about to come short of that one there, but still so good. Oh, that's a lovely shot played by that one there. That was big spin deployed on the cue ball and he got it so well and perfectly. There he goes. One more time. The score is level. It is 4-4. You are gone.
It's a decider on
It's a
table
decider. It is 4-4.
Odoki
Race to 5.
4, Karim Seremba 4.
It is a decider. Karim Titman failed to utilize the opportunity to make sure that he wins this other ones there, but of course now making Walter to come at least off from behind to get the score level and then maybe take it up to the decider. At the end of the day, they will compete. It is a race to one for at least a player to keep his life on, or else he will bow down. Remember, Karim Hitman has 2 of his life intact. Meanwhile, Walter already has 1 withdrawn yesterday. He's still having at least hope that he may win the decider, unless Karim did not break and clear. Yeah, that's a powerful break. It was almost a scratch in the center table, but of course he got so lucky. Now the Reds still look so good at this point in time. I would fancy the Reds. How good is he going to map his patterns here? It is still a big question for us to take it here, because it will not come on a silver plate. At least when he manipulates the cue ball so well here, he can get a perfect cue ball to clear the Reds on the table. At least this one here needs to go with at least a force follow. A force follow. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is perfect. He will still continue to take it one at a time. Now he was so lucky. Well, that's a lovely action on the cue ball, but of course still there has some slight work to be done on top of that table. Remember, the easiest and the simplest that he would first start with is the ball which is almost in the jaw of the corner pocket. Place that one there, then have a roll of the other one into the right sections of the table, pot it, and then now place the other one which is almost in the center as the last ball. I think that is the intentions, and there he goes for the simplest spot. Play at least get a perfect cue ball, have a roll of that one there, making sure that cue ball is not resting on the table, and then at least play that ball into the corner pocket, which is top left diagonal of the screen. There he aims. That is the intention of playing that ball to get a perfect cue ball for the black now remaining on the table. Karim Hitman for sniper. There he goes. Plays us a lovely stand shot. Now all he knows is not to invite Walter back on the table, because if he do that, he may not get this ones here. But if he still wants to remain with 2 lives, he will have to put that one there with at least a simple, he's no skill shot required there. Then have the roll of these ones here into the corner pocket, which is bottom left of the screen. Yeah, he inspects, checked, and making sure that he pots it so well and does an invite now. Walter with only 1 visit. Karim Hitman. There he goes. For the last time. Nerves, pressure, hold in one player. But at the end of the day, he was supposed to come off as the top player. He aims for the last time. aims for the last block. 1, 2, 3, goes soft. And he pots celebrate at the same time and receives a round of applause. Yeah, Karim Hitmans wins 5-4. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Let me restart the stream and I bring for you King Didi and Omara Moses. Please keep it locked here because I will bring the stream next.